For more, let's bring in former Israeli government spokesman Eylon Levy to talk more about this. Good morning, sir.
Hello, and excellent morning to you.
So let's start here. I want to just jump right into it. How optimistic are you about a lasting ceasefire/peace between Israel and Hamas?
Well, peace is going to depend on Hamas being pressured to do what it doesn't want to do, give up its weapons and demilitarize. We have no doubt in Israel. We are fighting an enemy that is pure evil. Hamas would do October 7th all over again if given half a chance, and it's trying to rebuild its war machine. So what we need now is pressure on Hamas from its patrons, from the countries that have been supporting it all along, to lay down its arms, to allow the destruction of its tunnels so that the Middle East can really move forward towards the future of peace that President Trump has been talking about, and that Hamas cannot drag us back into another war. Israelis are tired of war. They want this to be the last Gaza war. We don't want an next Gaza war.
So to your point, laying down weapons, I don't think any reasonable person thinks that Hamas is willing to do that. And then there's the ideological war that's probably going to take generations to end. It's not something that you just do with an agreement.
Hamas doesn't want to lay down its arms, but you know what else Hamas didn't want to do? Give up the hostages. But thanks to amazing American leadership, we saw the standing ovation, really the hero's welcome that President Trump received in the Knesset, the Israeli parliament yesterday. Thanks to that American leadership, Hamas was forced to give up the hostages. And now Hamas needs to be forced to demilitarize, because if it doesn't do that, Israel will have no choice but to finish the job so that Hamas cannot invade again, take more hostages, and commit those satanic atrocities like it did on October 7th. Israel wants to give the diplomatic option a path, to give it a chance. And thanks to real American leadership from President Trump, there's a plan to do that. That plan needs to be implemented in full.
20 seconds, how important is the Arab and Muslim world in pushing Hamas to truly seeing this agreement through?
The Arab world is absolutely critical. Hamas is not just Israel's problem, it's a thorn in the side for the whole region. And countries like Qatar and Turkey that were cheering on Hamas every step of the way in the war, they need to pressure Hamas now to demilitarize so we can have that permanent peace President Trump wants, and they can't drag us into another war.
Eylon Levy will have to leave the conversation there. We appreciate you joining us, appreciate your insight.